Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and in today's video, I've got some vegan meal prep ideas that can help you lose weight. I had this video planned out almost a month in advance, and just like with this week's Dollar Tree video, I forgot that we were doing a Daniel fast this week. So instead of just a standard meal prep session, I decided to do a vegan meal prep session. I know a lot of you are either vegetarian or vegan and possibly looking for more ideas, so my hope is that these recipes will give you some inspiration to make your own, and they are absolutely delicious. Now, I call this meal prep for weight loss with the understanding that in general, weight loss is about calories in versus calories out. If you eat less than you burn, you will lose weight, for the most part. And these recipes are lower in calories. You can always add more food to it if you need to. But I'm gonna have the nutrition info at the end of this video, as well as tips and tricks on how to get the right combo of nutrients to keep you full and healthy. And to make things easier, the main ingredients I'm using today are lentils and quinoa. Both meals today, I am making a lentil and quinoa salad, and I'm also making lentil burrito bowls. And those two items are going to be the base of it. When you can make things easier by bulk cooking, you're gonna thank yourself later by having all this food. Now, these recipes all together are going to make 8 servings, which means that if you're just cooking for yourself, this is enough lunch or dinner to last you the entire week. Or if you have like 2 people in your family, this is your lunch for just about like a work week. In any case, let me show you what I've got going on and then we'll get started. So here are the main ingredients I'm going to be using. I will have other seasonings and salt and pepper I'll be adding along the way as well. But like I said, quinoa and lentils are the main hitters. I'm going to be cooking both of these, one on the stovetop and one in my rice cooker actually, which will leave me some time to be able to chop the vegetables, saute what I need to, and put together like the dressing for the salad and stuff. So first thing we should probably do is get the lentils and quinoa going because that's what takes the most time. Quinoa will be up first. Now I am making a total of 8 servings. So about one of these, like this right here, is 2 servings. So I'm going to do this 4 different times and put it in this little strainer here. And I need to rinse this underwater. Now, the bad thing about quinoa is that it's very, very tiny. So you might be able to see it's kind of like escaping, but not all of it does, which is fine. Now, what I love about quinoa is that it has a ton of protein in it, and I will talk about that here in a second. Okay, there we go. I had to rinse it real quick. Yeah, can you see all the quinoa that's scattered everywhere? I'll clean it up in a second. Anyway, so quinoa is one of those plant-based foods that has all of the essential amino acids to make a complete protein. Now, what I mean by this is that typically you get your protein, if you are an omnivore, then animal products like meat and dairy, they're gonna have the complete protein. You don't have to eat anything else in order to get all the different amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, basically. But if you are a vegan, then you're gonna need protein from multiple sources. So for example, beans are a really good protein. However, beans do not have all of the essential amino acids, so you have to pair it with something like rice in order to get all of those amino acids, but quinoa has all of them, which is amazing. So as you can see, I filled it up. It's gonna be really full. I really hope that this won't overflow, but I think I can put up to 4 cups in there at a time, so that should be okay. Now, quinoa in the rice cooker is really easy. I cook mine on the white rice setting, and this will take maybe like 40-ish minutes, 45, maybe a little longer because I have more in there. But while this is going, I can cook the lentils and then chop up all the vegetables. Now, time for the lentils. Now, I'm cooking or prepping the lentils in the same way. A serving size is about a 1/4 cup, so I'm gonna do 2 cups of this since I'm making 2 meals worth. And then I'll rinse this and then stick it here in the pot, fill it with vegetable broth, and let that come to a boil and cook for probably 20 or 30 minutes. Now, for every 1 cup of dried lentils, you need about 3 cups of liquid. I have a little bit more vegetable broth, but it's not going to be enough, so I'm going to have to add some water. A mixture of each is fine. But I am not adding any other like seasonings to this right now. At the moment, the vegetable stock I think is fine. Because I'm making 2 separate meals with 2 pretty distinct flavors, I didn't want to add like a specific seasoning to it. I will do that after everything is cooked. So this is done. I will set this to boil, and then once again we need to just let it cook for about 20 or 30 minutes. Now I need to start preparing these vegetables in 2 different ways. I've got some of this meant for the salad and then some of it for the burrito bowls. So what I'm going to do right now is dice up one of these bell peppers and onions, and then dice up part of my cucumber, and that will go in the salad, the salad. Whereas the other vegetables, they just need to be sliced because I am sauteing them in a pan to go as like fajita veggies for the burrito bowls. So I need to slice them differently. So I'm just gonna work on these guys first. Now, when you are thinking about eating for weight loss, or even eating for health in general, you've got to think about getting the right combination of foods. And for me, I recommend a good combination of protein, fat, and vegetables. Now, I didn't say carbs because when you're eating vegan, you kind of naturally eat more carbs in general, because things like beans, rice, lentils, that sort of thing, they are all very high in carbs. They're high in protein, but they're also higher in carbs. So that's why I just don't include that. But having a good combination of that will help you feel full much longer, because the vegetables have bulk, so there's naturally more food in there. And then protein and fat work together to keep you full, and actually helps to reduce food cravings, so you're not reaching for all the candy late at night. So these 2 meals will have a fairly good combination of all of that. You've got protein from both the lentils and the quinoa, and as far as the fat goes, there's olive oil in both of these. Olive oil is an amazing unsaturated fat, which can also help to lower cholesterol if that is one of your health issues. And then the burrito bowls, I also have tiny guacamole cups that I will be placing just in with these meals. If you're not a fan of guacamole or avocado, feel free not to use them. Also, if you are not vegan, feel free to add cheese or any other type of dairy or even meat products to this. A tip for making mealtime easy. Meal prep will definitely make your mealtime a lot easier because a lot of it's already prepared. But I go by the 3 P's, and the 3 P's are plan, prep, and practice. Now, plan, because you have to know what you're eating throughout the week in order to actually, make a list and make the food. And then number 2 is prep, because prepping the food makes your life so much easier, and it cuts back a lot of time when it comes to making dinner because you've got most of the stuff already prepared. And then the last one, practice, because we're not going to get it right the first time. You're not going to get it right every single time either. I don't get it right every time or every week. Sometimes I forget to prep stuff, and I can tell when I don't prep anything because I am scrambling when it comes time to making dinner. So plan, prep, practice. If you incorporate those every single week, I promise you're going to thank yourself. And it's those tiny little habits every single day that will give you your results. I saw this on Instagram the other day, but if all you do with your teeth health is go to the dentist twice a year, that's not enough, right? I mean, you have to brush and floss your teeth every single day. Does it seem like it's making a difference, like every single day? No, but it's that constant doing it every single day that's going to give you the results. And the same is true with like weight loss, or if you have any other specific health goals. If you only do healthy habits like once every couple of weeks, that's not going to give you the results. And you may do it every day and not see any results for a while, and that is totally normal. It is the consistency of doing it every single day that will give you the results. I promise you, I saw it in myself when I lost my 20 pounds of baby weight. Okay, here are the vegetables for the lentil quinoa salad. I'm gonna set that aside and then slice up the bell peppers and the onion for the fajita veggies. As you can see, the lentils are coming along nicely. So now I'm just pouring in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to saute these vegetables. And this is where I'm going to add some extra seasoning. So you can use taco seasoning if you have it, or you can use whatever seasonings you have at home. I've got cumin and chili powder, and actually I'll probably add some actual garlic here, and then I'll have salt and pepper. Okay, so now I have simultaneously the lentils, I have the fajita veggies, and I have the quinoa cooking right now. So while this stuff is going, we can make the dressing for that lentil salad. And this is actually really easy. It's just like olive oil, garlic, some lemon juice, Dijon mustard. It does also call for either like honey or maple syrup, but since we are currently on the Daniel fast, we are not consuming any type of added sugars, so we're not going to add that. But we will add the other things. The lentils here are just about done. They might absorb all of this liquid, but it's coming along pretty nicely. And then the peppers and onions are just about finished too. We still have quite a while on the quinoa. Looking over here, as long as that light right here is still circling, that means there's still a bunch of time left. But it'll eventually hit 12, and that'll mean there's 12 minutes left, and that'll let me know about how far along we are. But we still have a little bit longer to go. Once the quinoa is done, we can put everything together. Alright, it just finished. Let's check this out. Oh man, that is a lot of quinoa. It looks awesome. Just give it a good little stir. Wow, it's a lot. But it's enough for 2 meals, which is good. So I think first we'll put together the salad and then put the burrito bowls together. Now I get to pretty much divide this all in half. It doesn't have to be exact, so don't worry about it. A typical serving size of quinoa is about a half cup, maybe closer to a cup. So I'm gonna put in, I don't know, 2-ish cups. I might even put in 3. It's looking like a lot of quinoa. Yeah, I think I'll do like 3 cups in here. That'll make it close to even, I think. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. And now we'll add the lentils. And I think I'll probably add about 2-ish cups maybe, so maybe like 2 big spoonfuls or so. Then now I will add that little dressing. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper too. Now if you are not vegan, you could add some feta cheese to it. I believe that's what this recipe recommends if you want it. And I've made something similar before, and yeah, feta cheese, it totally makes this entire recipe. Okay, perfect. Now we have the burrito bowls. So you can add so many other different things to this, like your favorite taco toppings, maybe some tomatoes. You could even get another container or maybe a small baggie or something and put some shredded lettuce in that. Because I don't like to heat up my lettuce, having it in another container while you heat up this mixture will definitely help. And then if you are vegetarian, you could add cheese to it. Like I said, I've got some guacamole cups that I will be putting in here as well. And just so I don't get this quinoa everywhere once again, I will be using my little cup to kind of help me out here. But as you can see, this makes a ton of food, okay? Now, eating vegan will naturally give you a lot of fiber, and fiber helps to keep you full. The combination of protein and fiber and then the healthy fats, all of that is super important for a healthy life. Last thing are these fajita veggies, and you can also add salsa or hot sauce. If you know me, you know that I love my hot sauce. Altogether, this took maybe an hour to do, and a lot of it was just waiting for the lentils and the quinoa to finish cooking. You don't have to make both recipes in the same day. You could just do one of them and then even double the recipe so you could have enough to last for the week or even freeze them. Now, will these meals help you lose weight? They could. I put the nutrition information with those meals, as you saw in the video, and it depends on what you do for a healthy lifestyle. If you exercise, if you eat the right kinds of foods, if you eat less than you burn, then foods like this can help you lose weight. If you need extra help with that, I take free discovery calls at any time. Click the link down in the description to set up a free chat. I would love to talk to you to see how I can help. If this was helpful, please let me know by leaving a comment, like this video, and then if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so and then ring that bell. And that way you will be notified when more videos like this come out, as well as my other recipes, grocery hauls, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.